Alright, I love Affinity matchups. I do have to mulligan here though. Got a cute kitty cat in here. Right, I can't remember if I keep this. It is a one land hand. I think I did keep this. Yeah. Because I was able to use the Pixis and the Bobble to try to dig more. Yeah, opponent has Affinity hand, so seems decent. Yeah, so I know I need a land quick here, so I go ahead and dig. I believe the top card was an Opal, which I wasn't comfortable with, so, and I ended up drawing 2 lands, which is fine. So here I figure, like I was trying to figure out what I should do here, and I think what I did was the Inquisition. Because if I do this, killing them, you know, well, I don't remember what I did. Let's see, what is the best play here? If I Inquisition, yeah, and they have a land. Oh no. Yeah, Inquisition, and of course I grab the plating. If I kill the dude, next turn they just play Overseer, which is fine. They still can't do like a, yeah, that's the best they can do there. And then I can just Brutality that thing, which I do. And I go ahead and start using Pixis as soon as I can. Yep, and I keep this land just in case, so I can make sure I get a 3 and then 3 for that, so I can go get a bridge. Oh yeah, opponent plays this out, and now I'm going to be able to whir for a needle to stop plating. But then they're going to be able to pump, and I'm going to take a good bit of damage. So I can go ahead and get another needle to name Steel Overseer and just hope they don't top deck something super good. Yep. So yeah, another needle for Overseer here. Yeah, which is fine. And then I figure I should be able to whir for bridge. And if I top deck a land, it's even better. Yep. Woot. Already needled the plating, so as long as I don't take 1 damage here, I'm good. Of course, I don't know they have Galvanic Blast in hand, but I figured they did. Yeah, go ahead and take that out so they can't swing under bridge. So now the number of outs they can draw are pretty slim. They have to draw an Ornithopter plus Arcbound Ravager, or a Signal plus Arcbound Ravager, and or a Galvanic Blast. So there's an Ornithopter. Now they need Arcbound Ravager. Oh yeah, I use the Ruins to put a Bobble on top because I know that, you know, the number of cards that they have as outs are pretty slim. So I do that during their upkeep, and I see it's this little dude, so that's fine. And I'm just going to keep putting Bobble on top to make sure that I don't accidentally draw 2 lands in a row. And I get a Shredder or a Lantern along with it. So now it's pretty cake. And at this point, I'm pretty sure the last card in their hand is a Galvanic Blast. So I just got to take not take 1 damage. Yeah, use my Bobble there to draw the extra card. Yep. Oh, like I said, at this point it's pretty easy to just keep them off stuff. Go ahead and grab another mill rock. I grab a bell because I do have Academy Ruins. Yep. Draw the extra card. I wasn't sure here what to play explosives on. I could put it on 2 or 0 to just wreck the opponent's board. And I figure I'll put it on 0 to get rid of the ornithopters and just decay a random card. And that's it. So we go to game 2. Game 2, I have a, yeah, it looks good. Just turn 1 needle, turn 2 kill stuff, or you know, a lantern if I need to. Actually, I could probably just do lantern turn 1 just to get information. But yeah, they have to mulligan, and this looks decent. This and this is going to do a bunch of work. I just got to be able to get a bridge and empty my hand pretty quick. Yeah, looks pretty good. Is this game 2, really? Yeah, it's game 2 because they played. Alright. But I mean, it looks really good for me here. It's just a matter of going to go get bridge. I don't find a bridge. I get an opal instead. And so I go ahead and kill this dude, and I look at their hand for information. So now I should be able to whir for either a needle or a bridge, and I believe I whir for a bridge. No, I target the Ravager because that forces a +1/+1 counter on one of these two, and either way, you know, if they put it on this one, then this won't do any battle cry damage, and if they put it on this one, they can't swing, and so they can't deal damage with the Ornithopter. So either way, it's good for me. Yep. Yeah, I think I get a little greedy here, actually. Yeah. So what I probably should have done there is just whir for the bridge. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, probably whir for the bridge or a mill rock. Yeah, so I whir for the bridge. I have one card in hand, and I'm just kind of hoping that I can and then whir during my draw step to whir something and then shuffle and then like draw something I can play for free, like a land or a jar or something, you know, just so they can't attack or they only deal 1 damage here. Whole bunch of damage puts me at 1, and really, like, in hindsight, yeah, I lose. So my only chance here is to draw a brutality. And so that's what I'm going for here. It probably would have been better to sack the bauble too, because that'll dig me deeper for brutality. And if I don't draw brutality, it doesn't matter what extra cards I draw. And I don't. So I think my misplay there was one, I should have whirred earlier, probably, I think. And 2, I probably should have sacked the bauble to get a card deeper for that brutality. So, game 3. I'm pretty confident with this hand. I'm going to dig pretty deep pretty quick. And I got Jar and Ruins here to help keep my stuff alive. Yeah. Now I don't get an opal, so oh well. Yep, get a bridge. So now I got double rock lock, and I mill. There's a grudge, so I have to sack lantern. Now I do have Academy Ruin, so that's okay. Yep. Woot. So I sack that so that I can try to. What I want to do is make sure I draw a land, so I can use shredders to mill if it's not a land, and then put lantern on top, draw a lantern, and then draw a land for bobble. So yeah, I mill. What was it? Bobble? Yeah. No, Pixis. I milled a Pixis rather. So then I end up drawing an opal during my upkeep, and I'm like, oh sweet. So I would go ahead and put the lantern back on top. Play it out. Things are good. In hindsight, I should have just let them draw this. What I was afraid of is they were going to put a bunch of counters on this and then sack them all. But I realized that now, in hindsight, like after I did this, that they can't put counters on stuff because that makes it so these guys can't attack. So letting them draw that was a fair thing. I should have just milled myself instead. Yeah. Go ahead and put Pixis on top, make sure that they don't get another Ancient Grudge. So it's a very, very slow clock. I do have to fight their draw with Seagate Wreckage, but it's pretty simple. With the 3 rock lock, it's not bad. During upkeep, go ahead and mill them, and then mill again with Pixis to get rid of that Ancient Grudge. So now Grudge is taken care of, and I draw a bell. So 4 rock lock, good stuff. I don't even ever recur that welding jar because it doesn't matter from this point out. At this point, the game is over. Yeah. Excuse me, it's like super late. The reason I name Ravager is because their best hope is to eventually swing under bridge and sack everything to Ravager to take me out in one big swing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they had like 2 or 3 more turns and they would have had it, but not gonna let them draw that. And now with this Collective Brutality killing off the Signal Pest, that is game. Yep, it's just going through the motions now. And they're just trying to trigger this Seagate Wreckage to try to get past the lock. And they concede. They look at all their stuff that they could have drawn and they concede. So yeah, not bad.